So then we had Miz TV with Big D and Massive Miz. So Miz just says that Drew should take all of his frustration in his match later with Kofi Kingston and speak about it on Miz TV. So Drew comes out and Miz commends him for watching Judgment Day beat up Jey, and he says he would have done the same thing. Drew very quickly is like, we are nothing alike, but Miz actually points out how they are alike, and then you can see that even Drew is like, all right, that's fair. Like, he was like, I'm not gonna argue with that, I guess. Miz brings up what happened at Clash at the Castle to remind everybody why Drew has an issue with the Bloodline and with Jey.
Classic.
And Drew says karma is a bitch. And then Miz kind of gets into like insulting Drew, kind of, which I thought was like, oh, all right, Miz, that's kind of ballsy. But then the New Day, they come out, and this is where this is what I needed. This is the clarity I needed. I still need Jey to do a little bit better of a job with this, but I liked that they added this in there because the New Day come out and say that Drew is not known to be a coward, but he certainly looked like one last week when he just watched Jey get jumped. Says that they were always cool with Big D, but
this was awesome.
Last week he showed some shrinkage. And he said, and then they asked, hey, are you just scared because your sword has gotten too limp? I was like, oh my God, it's too early in the night for this, guys. So,
yeah, it was
Drew talks about, like you're sitting here and talking about how great Cody is. Well, the only reason why he came out to help Jey was because he needed to clean up his own mess. He's the reason why Jey is here. He's the reason why Jey is having to deal with all of this, and it's because he's on Raw. Drew then reminds everybody of everything that the Bloodline has done to all of them, including Xavier and Kofi over the years, and obviously wants to remind them that even if you want to, move on from whatever the Bloodline has done, you have to remember that Jey was a part of all of it. And then they said, which I think I even tweeted about, I think it was Kofi was like, but he's trying to right his wrongs, or he's like trying to make things better. And I'm like, but how is he doing that? So I like that Drew was bringing this up, but I'm like, but what exactly have we seen Jey doing to right his wrongs? Like, is he going up to the people that he massively screwed over and saying that he's sorry that he got caught up in what the family was doing? He was just trying to protect his family, blah, blah, blah. No, we're not seeing that. So that's another thing that I'm like, I'm so on Drew's side in this because, like, I feel like someone shows you who they are and you should believe them, So, like, I understand it's wrestling. That's not the real.
No, I know what you mean.
But I can understand why guys like Drew would be hesitant to just like jump on the Jey bandwagon because they don't know what could happen. No,
they don't. I get what he's saying. To me, it's just that the Jey's showing that he's changing by teaming and going against the Judgment Day. It's very like on the surface what he's doing, going up against the bad guy and taking, all that. It's, I like Drew's response if the way Drew is going is going back into being just a brute heel.
We need the Scottish psychopath.
We need him. I need the sword every time, like in a different way.
I love the all black too.
There it is. That's what
so sick.